Welcome to this video. Today, we are talking about something that many UPSC aspirants secretly struggle with, the fear that their background isn't good enough. Maybe you didn't go to a top school, maybe your English is weak, maybe you have never even lived in a metro city, maybe you have never had access to coaching or you started late. If you have ever felt like your background is a disadvantage, let this video be your turning point. Let's begin with a fact. UPSC doesn't care about your surname, your college brand, your English fluency, or your bank balance. This exam is a great equalizer. Everyone enters the battlefield with the same weapons, books, time, and their own mindset. And that's where grit comes in. Grit is the power of not giving up, of showing up daily, of staying focused even when everything feels against you. It is not talent, it's not privilege, it's pure determination. There are hundreds of stories, real stories, of aspirants who came from the most difficult situations and still made it to the finalists. A girl from a small tribal village in Jharkhand who had no electricity at home cleared UPSC. A son of a roadside tea seller from Rajasthan went to become an IAS officer. A girl from Hindi medium background who failed her first prelims went on to secure rank 1. Were they geniuses? No. Did they have every comfort? No. Did they have one thing that most people don't? Yes, greed. Because greed doesn't ask, where do I come from? It says, where can I go from here? You see, your background is just your starting line. It's not your destination. You can be from a village or a city, from Hindi medium or English medium, from a low income family or a wealthy one. None of that guarantees success or failure. What matters is what you do with the time you have today. And let's be honest, if background mattered most, UPSC would be dominated only by elites. But it isn't. Look at the top 100 every year. You will find candidates from the government schools, from remote towns, from financially weak homes. That's the magic of this exam. I respect your effort more than your origin. Still, many aspirants carry the burden of low self-worth. They think, I'm not from Delhi. How can I compete? I have never read the Hindu. How can I write good answers? My English isn't fluent. Will I fail in the interview? But these thoughts are not facts. They are fears. And fears grow when you feed them. Instead, feed your greed. Remind yourself daily. UPSC wants officers who are strong in character, not just fluent in English or born in metro cities. The job of an IAS or IPS or IFS officer is not to flaunt degrees. It is to serve people, solve real world problems, and make difficult decisions under pressure. And for that, the biggest qualification is resilience. And resilience is built when you work hard despite odds, when you don't have everything, but you give your everything. It's okay if you didn't go to a top university. It's okay if you studied from state board books. It's okay if you are learning answer writing from scratch. Because grade says, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Let's talk about comparison, another big trap. You look at others and think, they are ahead of me, they have better materials, better coaching, better English. But remember this, they are not you, they don't have your fire, they don't know your hunger. And they certainly don't know how far you go when you stop underestimating yourself. Don't let comparison steal your focus. The only person you need to beat is who you were yesterday. If today you read 10 pages and tomorrow you read 11, you are growing. If today you struggle to write one answer and tomorrow you write two, you are progressing. That's great. Quite invisible progress, but powerful. Let's be real, the journey is long. At times it will feel unfair. You may feel alone, left out, or even broken. And during those times, your background will try to remind you of your limits. But here's your answer to that voice: I'm not limited by where I came from, I am strengthened by it. Yes, your struggle gives you strength, your journey gives you depth, and your pain gives you purpose. Every time you sit with your books instead of watching reels, you are rewriting your story. Every time you choose your revision over regret, you are closing the gap between you and your dreams. Every time you believe in yourself, even when no one else does, you are showing the world that greed really means. And the greed doesn't need applause, it needs commitment. Because in the end, UPSC will not ask, what was your background? It will ask, did you do the work? Did you revise the syllabus? Did you write answers regularly? Did you stay consistent? Did you fight through your fears, distractions, and doubts? Because the rank doesn't go to one with the best resources, it goes to the one who uses their resources the best. Let's talk about your why. Why did you start the journey? Was it for power, respect, stability? Or was it something deeper? Was it because you saw injustice around you and wanted to change it? Was it because your family struggled and you wanted to lift them out of hardship? Was it because you wanted to prove to yourself that you are capable of greatness? Whatever your reason, let that be your fuel. Let your why be louder than your worry. And don't be afraid of your scars. They tell your story. They remind you that you didn't have it easy, but you didn't give up either. You don't need a perfect resume, you need a strong reason. And if you have that reason, hold on to it like a torch. Because your background might be your past, but your greed, your hunger, your fire, that's your future. UPSC is tough, but so are you. So when you feel like quitting, whisper this to yourself: I'm not here because of my background, I'm here because of my willpower. I may not know everything, but I will learn. I may not have the best start, but I will have a strong finish. Because the ones who reach the top are not always the ones who started strong. They are the ones who kept going when it got hard. They are the ones who stayed steady when others gave up. They are the ones who chose greed over excuses. And that, my friend, is your power. You are not behind, you are just beginning. And your background, it's just your origin. Your greed, that's your superpower. Now go write your next chapter and make it legendary. If this video is helpful for you, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching.